Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ben, and I'm back with another banger of a video here today. So first and foremost, I want to get the announcement out the way. The NBA review sessions for games that happened the day before is officially going to stay permanent. It's going to be a daily thing, so there will be daily uploads throughout the whole NBA season. Obviously, there will be uploads of other sports things as well. I got another video, should be dropping probably tomorrow, along with the NBA review. I think that will be dropping like sometime in noon, maybe 3 p.m. Not sure, but for sure, keep you updated when it comes out. Regarding the mic, still haven't got an update on it, so I'm gonna just give it a few more days and then should have it. But like I said, this NBA review has become permanent on this channel. I'm so excited about it. There was a lot of games yesterday in the NBA, some exciting, some not really. So let's just get straight into it, shall we? Starting off with what I think was the most exciting game was the Cleveland Cavaliers facing off the Brooklyn Nets. And I think this game was actually really dope. I got a little bit of a taste of how both of these teams are going to look like. Jared Allen didn't play for the Cavs, but I don't think it mattered for this game because you want to know who was the MVP of this game? His name is Max Strus. 27 points. Crazy performance he pulled out. And Donovan Mitchell also had a 27-piece. And he had the game winner, which was actually pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie, I watched that whole game, and the Nets were leading with like 1 minute and 48 seconds. They were up by 6, and just like that, it evaporated. Cam Thomas had 36 points for the Nets. Shout out him, bro. He was balling last night. Mikal Bridges also played pretty good. I think he had a 20-piece, if I'm correct. But yeah, the Cavs, they pulled out away. I mean, I saw some weaknesses for Cleveland that overall it kind of showed maybe, I don't know, Strus, that signing is going to be a W regardless of how the season plays out because they needed that wing depth. But I don't know, maybe they just need a little bit more defensive, like I know Allen didn't play, so that's probably why I didn't really see that much of defense from the Nets. I mean, not Nets, the Cavs that I expected, but we'll just have to see. And the Nets, they look promising. They're young, bro, and I'm actually really excited to watch this Nets team. I'm going to have them on League Pass on repeat this whole season, bro. Ben Simmons, he had like 4 points, but he facilitated really good in that point guard position. I'll say that. But moving on to another game that happened last night, which was the debut of Victor Wembanyama in the NBA. He faced the Dallas Mavericks, and let me just say this, bro. Before I start, obviously, the Mavericks won this game. And before I get into overall, like, Luka Doncic's stellar triple-double, which, honestly, it's Luka. Offensively, that dude's a beast. And he dropped, I believe he dropped 31, if I'm correct. And, yeah, another triple-double for Luka against, I think he has 5 against the Spurs, which is crazy. But before I get into all that and the positives for the Mavs, if you're letting the Spurs drop 110-plus points on y'all, there might be some issues. There might be some issues, bro. Let's just say that defensively. And I acknowledge this in my predictions. I'm not going to say be fearful, but against a really good team, it's going to be an issue. It's going to be an issue. Let's get back into the props for the Mavs, bro. Derek Lively Jr., bro. That guy looked like a straight beast, bro. He looked like the best center on the field. Not saying Wembanyama played bad. He didn't. He just got in foul trouble. Rookie thing, you know what I mean? He got 5 fouls, and in that fourth quarter, he erupted for 9 points in the clutch, and it just wasn't enough. LVP of that game, Keldon Johnson, straight up 2 possessions, lost the ball for the Spurs. I think he's an overrated player. I'm not a big fan of him. But Devin Vassell, he balled out. Wembanyama, let's see how his career keeps going. But honestly, not a bad debut. If I were to grade it, I'd say B plus at max. But yeah, moving on to game number 4 that we're talking about. Celtics versus Knicks, which was the first half of the ESPN slate. All I want to say is that Porzingis signing, if he keeps playing like this, stays healthy, that could be, I don't want to say it could be what tips the Celtics over the Bucks, but it could possibly really define the Celtics offseason as an A+. That's all I'm going to say. But other than that, the Knicks hung in the game for a good amount of time, but they choked it at the end. They had a 6-point lead as well as just like the Nets, but they choked it at the end, unfortunately, and yeah, Celtics came away. Jason Tatum balled out, bro. He had a 30-piece as well. Dude was balling out. Jaylen Brown, nowhere to be found. That max contract's going to look pretty shitty pretty soon. I'm just going to say that, bro. And I'm not a hater, but just like in the playoffs, bro's going to disappear, bro. I'm not a big Jaylen Brown fan, but I'm not saying he's a bad player. I'm just saying in clutch moments and big-time like moments, he's just not there. But shout out Jason Tatum. Great performance by Kristaps Porzingis. And Julius Randle, just like I said about Jaylen Brown, I'm not going to lie. You got to stop shooting that dumbass stuff, bro. You got to stop doing that, bro. Bro's going like, I think he had 14 points, but he shot really bad from the field. Overall, could have been better, but it just wasn't. The Knicks, they could be a really good team in the East. I'll say that. But the Celtics assert their dominance like I knew they would. Well, moving on to a game that I was also watching, which was the Hawks versus Hornets. And let me just say this. Brandon Miller, good rookie performance right there. 13 points. He was shooting the, like, 3-ball really good, bro. And overall, what killed the Hawks was Trae Young's performance. He didn't hit a 3 until, like, 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Can't have that, Trae. I think he went, like, 1 for 7 from 3. Not good. LaMelo Ball had a double-double, I'm pretty sure. He had 15 points. Not a good shooting performance from him either. But also, the ref wasn't calling a lot of fouls for the Hornets. I noticed that. P.J. Washington had 25 points. Overall, a good game for the Hornets. Good win. And I don't think the Hawks will have that much of issues in the season. But, I mean, Trae Young got to shoot the ball better, which is going to be no problem. But good win for the Hornets. Moving on to another game that I didn't watch, but I watched the highlights, which was the Pacers versus the Wizards. Man, Washington, it's going to look like a tough season for y'all. That's all I got to say, bro. I was watching No Dunks podcast today in the morning, and they said something funny. I'll put it right here.
Opposite, the Wizards allowed 143 points to the Pacers last night. I think this is the team, when you see them on the calendar, they're playing your favorite team, maybe tune in. You might see somebody's career high.
Maybe get some tickets if they're in your town.
That's exactly
the Wizards
right.
Are coming to town. Yeah.
I with you, like, it's gonna be one of those things where Wizards just gotta play offense, but their defense is just gonna like be horrible. But one thing I'll shout out, bro, Indiana, Tyrese and Bruce Brown, that duo looked dynamic yesterday, bro. 20 points. I know Tyrese had a double-double. Bruce Brown had 24 points. Bro, that team looks good, bro. That team looks really good. I'm not going to say that they're a top 5 seed yet, but I could see them being a top 8 seed 100%, bro. 100% Indiana Pacers fans. You guys look like you guys have a bright future. That's all I'm going to say. Next game that I did watch was Clippers versus Trailblazers, and what I'll say by this is DeAndre Ayton, you had 2 points. That is unacceptable. You got traded to the Trailblazers to assert your offense and defense, and you had neither or performing yesterday, bro. And talking about the Clippers in this part, bro, they look like they clicked on all ends. Westbrook clicked in that offense at all ends yesterday, bro. Paul George played good. Kawhi played good. That team could be really good, bro. I don't know if they should add Harden, bro. I feel like that's a discussion for another time, but I don't think they should add James Harden, bro. I think this team looks really good, bro. And the chemistry, if it's built in and really, like, takes in part to the playoffs, I think this team could be deadly. I really do. Scoot had 0 points in the first half, 11 in the second. I don't know. He didn't look the best, but, I mean, he's a rookie, too, so just give it time. Next game I want to talk about, I'm not going to talk about it that heavy because I didn't watch it, but Kings versus Jazz. It's really, all I really saw was Harrison Barnes dropped 27 points in the first half, and Malik Monk had that crazy dunk on Chris Dunn. And he was salty, bro. Like, bro, I would be salty, too.
The other way. Dive. Oh! He brought that
dunk, bro. I'll take it personal, too, low-key. But, yeah, good win by the Kings. Magic versus Rockets. The Rockets look like kind of like what I said about the Wizards. No defense whatsoever. And the offense was just not there, bro. Magic, though, these are games you got to win to get into the play-in, and that's what y'all doing, and I give you guys mad props, bro. Mad props. Good win by the Magic. A game I want to talk about, the Heat versus Pistons. The Heat were leading by 20 at a point in this game, I'm pretty sure, or 18, and the Pistons came back and lost by only 1 point. A loss is a loss at the end of the day, but Cade Cunningham, my most improved player pick, balled out, had 30 points, and I think he had like 9 assists. Bro, I'm telling you, he's coming, bro. He's here. He's here. He's here. He's finally arrived, and if he stays healthy, bro, this guy could be really, 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 really pivotal in Detroit's future. And it looks like they played with more energy, the Pistons. The Heat did win this game, barely, but, I mean, it is what it is, bro. Wins are wins in the NBA. And I think we're going to close out with these next 2 games, I'm pretty sure, which is the Bulls versus OKC. OKC fully demolished the Bulls, and Shea had 31 points. I think he had double-double, damn near triple-double. If he plays like this the whole season, bro, they're going to be a top 6 seed. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. But yeah, Bulls, they had a player-only meeting after the game. After the first game of the season is crazy. And I don't really see how this team is going to gel and going to stay intact. By the trade deadline, 2 of those pieces are gone. And by those 2 pieces, I mean DeRozan and Levine. I think they're both gone. Levine played like dog shit yesterday. Dog shit. He got on foul trouble early, too. He had 3 fouls in the second quarter, I think. Yeah, ass. Pelicans versus Grizzlies. Another poster. Zion Williamson posterized Triple J. That was a crazy game. Grizzlies did hang on, and like they did play good in the game, but Zion and McCollum and Ingram, I feel like if they stay healthy, bro, that's a top 4 seed in the West, bro. They look so good when Zion is healthy, bro. He just gotta stay healthy. That's all I'll say about that. I think I forgot about Wolves and Raptors. Raptors beat the Wolves. The Wolves' defense was really good in this game, but their offense just didn't show up other than Anthony Edwards. Gobert and Towns both had 4 blocks each, which was actually pretty cool. Gobert's my depoy pick, so hopefully he just keeps living up on defense. But yeah, Raptors, the Timberwolves haven't beaten the Raptors in Toronto since 2004. Crazy stat, but that's the stat of the day right there. Other than that, I mean, the games were pretty good, pretty entertaining. I think the top 2 most entertaining games was probably Cavs versus Nets. And then number 2, I'll give it to Celtics versus Knicks because that was pretty entertaining as well. I'm going to do a little thing that I'm going to give least valuable player for those games, like the slates for each day. So overall, the least valuable player for like the whole slate of games that happened yesterday. This is actually tough because you could go 2 directions. You could go DeAndre Ayton right here. You could go DeAndre Ayton for show. Or you could also go, I don't know if Trae Young's a good candidate for this, but man, there was some issues yesterday all around. I think in general, the least valuable player of the game, give me DeAndre Ayton. Least valuable player, DeAndre Ayton. Welcome for your first least valuable player of the season, and hopefully your last, bro, because you're on my fantasy team. Stop playing, bro. Stop playing. But yeah, I'll get you guys with the video tomorrow about another NBA review, episode 3. But other than that, guys, I mean, that's pretty much it. I have another video, non-basketball related, tomorrow as well. So, yeah, extra time, overtime. Let's get it. 2 games tonight. We got Suns versus Lakers, and we got Bucks debuting. Dame time against the 76ers without Harden. So, we'll see what happens. Appreciate you guys for watching, subscribing, liking the video, all that. And see you guys on the flip like always, boys.